So at the front of the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. We're going to start here, right? And roll up. Shoulders back and down. And again, inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Roll up. So every time you do this thing, stretch and stretch. Round your back, stretch it. So we start really opening up the chest. Stretching the sides, stretching the chest, stretching the back. Just allowing the blood to get flowing. Last one, up. We're going to hang out. Now the blocks are closed, so you need to put your hands on the block. Because I don't want you all curled up. I want you to go to a flat back, abs are in. So think about your lower abdominals and your, pull them away from your thighs. Can you feel a stretch on the back of your legs? And roll down. We're going to slide your right foot back right now. Slide it back to a low lunge. Stretch the hip. Slide your left foot back. Squeeze your armpits. To your knees, flatten your feet, imprint your thighs, your hips, your belly, your chest. Let your nose hover the floor, lengthen out your spine. Stretch all the way through the crown of your head. Take a breath. As you exhale, press up. Pin your elbows to your side. Make sure your elbows are bent. Press back through the hips. Walk your hands back. Pressing the armpits towards the floor, stretch open your back. Release your hips. Now pull yourself forward, curl the toes under. Pull your abs up and in. As you lift your hips up, then press them towards the wall behind you. And again, we're just warming up. So those knees are probably pretty bent right now. And the heels are not touching the floor. Unless you're just one of those super bendy, right? So we're going to just bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Moving the hips a little bit, loosening things up. 4 and 3 and 2, we're going to walk our feet up. Bend your knees, hands on your thighs, roll up one vertebrae at a time. And that would be the first time. So yeah, that was like, okay, check, check, check. Yeah. Inhale up. Swan dive, really open the chest, fly to the floor, bend the knees. Go to a nice flat back. Abs are in. Put your navel away from your thighs. And I'm really trying to kick back in my hips. I'm definitely heavy in my heels. And roll on down. Go to midfoot. Now that left leg is going to slide back and find that lunge position. If you need to move that right foot over so you have space for your body, feel free. Use your blocks, whatever you need. Allow the hips to open. Slide your right foot back. Squeeze your armpits to your knees. Flatten your feet. And again, imprint your thighs to your hips, to your belly, to your chest. Nose hovers the floor. Now pull your shoulder blades back and down towards your hip pockets. Pull your navel up away from the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, press up, push. And again, I'm going to try to leave those hips down. And press back. Walk your hands back nice and easy. Stretch through the back. So relax your hips towards your heels. Press the armpits down. Feel your back open up. And pull yourself forward. Curl the toe, lift the hips, press them back. And again, we're still warming up. You should be able to get into down dog a little bit easier this time. And again, we're going to bend the knees right and left, shifting the hips, loosening things up. A little dynamic stretch. 4, 3, 2, come neutral. Walk your feet forward. And roll up. Pick up the shoulders back and down. Let the world get right for a second. Because things go. Inhale up. Big swan dive. Open the chest. On down. So you should be getting closer to the floor now. Right leg slides back on the floor. Shift the weight back. And again, if you need to move that left leg over to the side, I just do a little heel toe. So now I can sit into that lunge position a little better. Left hand goes on your left knee. Take your shoulder to the ceiling. And rotate around so you can look up. Long neck, keep your shoulders back and down. And bring the left hand down. We're going to slide the left foot back into a plank. Squeeze your armpits to your knees. Flatten your feet. Imprint down all the way. Shoulders are back and down, long neck. Take a breath. Exhale, press. Nice. And again, relax the hips. So this is another spot that you need to look up. Because if we look down, the hips here, and things drop. And press back through the hips. So I'm going to have you press down your right armpit, then your left armpit. Right and left, so you can feel your back stretch a little more. Right and left, right and left. 4, 3, 2, come center, pull yourself forward. Curl the toes, down dog. So that stretch you were getting a little more into, that's what you should feel in your back when you're in down dog. Okay. So now you can feel the armpits pressing towards your knees, basically, more than the floor. You feel like you can get in and stretch a little easier now? So we're going to do the same thing with our shoulders again. Ready? So press right, press left, press right, press left. And you can feel a little bit of a rotation now. Do 4 and 3 and 2. Come center. Do knee bends. Ready? Right, left, right, left. Keep pulling your abs up. And 4, 3, 2. Come center. Hold for a second. Big stretch. Now walk your feet forward. And nice and easy. Roll up. So yeah, now you're starting to feel like the arms are going to hold me much longer. So when we did that action, you can tell, So sometimes it's really hard when I'm wanting you to get a little further into the stretch. But if I can get you to go, oh, that's what she's wanting, it helps. All right, here we go again. Inhale up. Big open chest, right? Roll it on down. Flat back. Abs are in. So think about and roll on down. Stretch. So when you take that left leg, take it to the outside of your mat instead of straight back. Think outside of the mat. And now you don't have to move that front foot so much. And you have a wider base.
Yeah.
I have room to drop my hips and let my groin stretch better. Right hand goes on your right knee. Take that right shoulder to the ceiling and just rotate around. And bring it down. Slide your right foot back. Find your abdominals. Squeeze your armpits. Make your back work. Knees. Flatten your feet. Imprint down. Take a breath. Exhale, press. So, if your arms are getting tired because your torso is not working, right? And we shrink, and then our arms are like, But if we squeeze our armpits, our back is working. Take your hips back. And again, we're going to press down left, right, in the armpits. You might be able to manipulate this a little more this time. And 4, 3, 2, last one. Come forward. Curl the toes. Here we go. Down dog. Press back. Push those armpits left and right. Ready? Go left, right, left, and right. Pull your abs up. And 4, 3, 2, shoulders are neutral. Use your knees. Left, right, left, right. Turn your hips. Stretch, stretch. 4, 3, 2. Hold center. Push your heels down. 4, 3, 2. Walk it forward. And roll up. So everything like, woo, right? You can feel the work and you can feel the stretch. So now that everybody's talking to each other, arms up, palms face each other, shoulders are back and down through your chest. Tuck your tailbone slightly. It's amazing how just tucking that tailbone slightly, you can feel the abdominals active. So just like last night, everything's talking. Over to your right foot. Knee goes forward, toes on the floor. Drop everything. So try not to tilt, right? So what happens is sometimes when we stand on our right foot, our left hip goes high.
Yeah.
We're going to keep the hips neutral. So here we go again. Tap forward the toe. Tap forward the toe, front and back. Tap forward the toe, front and back. And forward and back. Now draw your knee up and hold. 4, 3, 2, drop. I know the arms are like, hey,
Why are you holding me up here?
we're still working. Did someone forget us?
Yeah. People think, oh, yoga's so relaxing, and yeah, it's work.
It's work. I mean,
There is, but
yeah.
if you're doing flow stuff, it's work.
Yes, it is. All right, here we go again. Drop the shoulder blades. So, depending on what I want out of my yoga practice, that's a good way to say this. If I'm like really wanting, and I'm working and done, I don't mind that. But today, I want to drop my shoulders. I'm working on my posture right now, right? And my arms are lifted. Do I have energy sending through my fingertips? Kind of. But it's not like, whoa.
those are my words, walk. So if I drop my shoulder blades and turn my palms, I can feel my lats. Over to your left foot. Right toes forward, abs in. Make sure that hip doesn't come high. Ready? Tap your toe forward, go 4, 3, 2, knee up. Hold, hold. Squeeze, 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 and drop down. Shake it out. Because everything upstairs is trying to
Yeah.
lift.
Yeah.
We're going to do that again. I'm going to watch you a little bit more this time.
Oh, okay.
Because your balance was excellent last night. Okay?
Okay.
Arms up. And again, think about, if they're here, nothing's really happening. When I rotate, I think about rotate in and pull down. So my chest is lifted, the abs are in. Now tuck your tailbone. Now you feel you pack dynamite torso, right? Shift weight to your right foot. Toe forward. So drop your left hip. Did you feel it, right?
Yeah.
Now squeeze your right glute. So keep your toe on the floor, keep your toe on the floor. There you go. So you really have to concentrate on your right glute. Now tap that toe forward. 4, 3, 2, squeeze your glute, knee up. 4, 3, 2, drop. That was better. So somewhere down the road, someone stops talking.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, woohoo! All right, let's go again. Arms up. Palms, drop the shoulders, hug your tailbone to the left. Now soften your left knee just a tad bit. Right foot goes forward without lifting the hip. Ready? And go tap, 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 tap. Now lift. Squeeze your left glute. And bring it down. So, this is going to make you work. And there's going to be more work here.
Oh, now you're working.
I need you to think about what's stopping.
I want to cross midline. I can't keep it.
That's my point. Something is going, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
So you have to figure out what stopped the work, right? So when I'm here and I'm over on my right foot, I think about
Pulling that way.
my lat
Uh-huh.
is lifted and it keeps me over.
Yeah, I think I still have too much weight on the.
And then and then if I relax my lat, I drop.
Yeah.
So if I concentrate on taking my rib cage over on the outside of my foot, no big deal.
Yeah.
I say no big deal. Right? Then we fall
You
back.
make it look like no big deal.
Well, it's just learning how to do it a little
Yeah.
better. How about
Yeah.
that? All right, so here we go again. So we're here. Over to your right foot. Drop your shoulders. So think about your right rib cage. Push a little more to the right. Keep your left hip down. So I can feel like a elongation, right? Tap. So my right side is really lifted, by the way. And the up. So push that way and up. Better. Bring it down. Right now it feels awkward because,
Yeah.
so learning to use your rib cage as a balance.
Right.
All right, so here we go again. Up. And again, if I take this whole side and go up and over, and then I can drop that hip, right? And I can move that leg, tap, tap, squeeze your butt under, Find all of it, bend me up. So keep this really lifted. This doesn't change. So take your rib cage left. And bring it down. Big difference.
Yeah. It's stopping and thinking.
Yeah, so that's why I said, sometimes it's because something shuts off.
Yeah.
So it's just that easy to go, I'm gonna take my ribs here, and it's not a big move,
Yeah.
but then I'm totally committed over this
Right.
leg
Right.
versus
Yeah. Wanting to drift.
drift, right? All right, so now that we have a lot of awareness going on, inhale up, exhale swan dive, all the way down. So we're going to take that right foot, pick it off the floor, lift it up and back. Now shift your weight to your left heel, drop it down in that little wide lunge position. There you go. Take that left arm up to the ceiling, rotate. Nice. And left arm down on the inside track. Take your left leg back. Bend your knees, flatten your feet, imprint down. And roll it right back up. Press back. Come forward, down dog. Take your right foot up, left foot up.
Oh. That is kick it back.
Oh, sorry, forward, I should say. And roll up. Shift your weight to your right foot. Rib cage, arms, knee. And take it back down. And we're like, ah, right?
Yeah, because I didn't stop to think. I didn't let my mind get in the way.
Right, because you're like over it, what's it called?
Overanalyzing.
Paralysis by analysis.
Yeah.
Right? Here we go again, inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Oh my God. Abs are in. Let's go to a flat back. Roll it on down. Left leg kicks up towards the ceiling. Squeeze everything. Shift back in your right heel. Go wide with it, right? And right hand up. Big stretch. Bring it down, right foot goes back. And to knees, flatten your feet, imprint down.
You notice I get to my knees.
Yes. Roll up. Nice. Press back. Pull forward. Down dog. Take your left foot forward. Right foot forward. And roll up. Shoulders back and down. Left side. I guess it was supposed to be right side. And bring it down.
I was like, wait a minute, what's
Yeah, it's like, woo, right? So, but not allowing things to go,
Stop and crash.
right. So you know what it feels like.
Yeah.
So when we were manipulating this action on the floor in child's pose, and then in down dog,
Yeah.
it's the same concept here,
Yeah.
right? I want to go to warrior.
Okay.
Let's take the right leg back. So again, warrior one, that foot is a little more forward versus perpendicular. So turn the hips straight up. So think about your right armpit. Push it forward. And you're getting that same action of getting the rotation in your torso. Now warrior two, fix the foot, open the hip. And again, it's really easy to do this stuff. We want to keep everything up and lifted. Shoulders are back and down. Think about your left inner thigh. stretching.
Yeah.
And your left glute and outer thigh should be firing up. We're gonna take that right hand, back leg, left arm, go straight up, and then look up. Big stretch on the left side. We're gonna float the arms forward, the forearm to your left knee, right arm straight up right now. So you should have a stretch on the right side and on that left inner thigh again. We're going to rotate our right foot to the ball of the foot to that low rotating lunge. I know, it's just a nice little flip-flop there. That was awesome. We're going to take that left hand down, back to plank. We've been here before. Knees to the floor, and bring it down. Right back up. Press back. Push the armpits right and left. Find it, find it, find it. 4, 3, 2, come up, down, down. Right heel goes to the ceiling. Swing it through. Left foot comes up and meets it. Roll up. Shift to your right leg. Left knee up. And bring it down. Shake it out. I know, right? Are you warmed up?
That's work.
Yes.
I'm warm, you should be warm. I'm really warm.
My hands are still cold, but body's better. So all we're doing is playing,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let's see what we can do. Left leg goes back. And again. So find all the pieces, right? That hip is relaxed. Arms come up, left armpit forward. So you can feel stuff already. Make sure it's real easy to do this, right? You're kind of halfway in between. If we come here, with that quad, abs are in. I'm like, what time is it? My goodness. Now open to warrior two, fix the back foot. Shoulders are back and down. And again, take that right knee, push it to the right. Now your glutes active. And you can feel that inner thigh stretch. Again, it's really easy to let it just kind of fold forward or to the left. Left hand to your thigh, right hand up. Open the right side of your body. Big stretch. And again, we're going to float all the way through to that low lunge. Oh, sorry. I almost forgot. Yikes. Stretch over the left side first. So I think about my right side coming forward and my left side going back. And not in my arms, it's in my torso. Keeping the chest lifted. Now we're going to flip it. All the way down. So you have that big old stretch. Right arm down, plank position. Hold. Abs are in. To your knees, flatten your feet. Roll down. Roll up. Press back. Shoulder blades or armpits, push and push and push and push. 4, 3, 2, pull forward, down dog. Your abs in, press your heels towards the floor. So now your heels should either be pretty big, close, or already on the floor. Pull your abs up and in. Left foot goes to the ceiling. Swing it through. Right foot meets it. Roll up. Get on your left foot, right? Correct. Bring it up. 4, 3, 2. Bring it down. And
All
again,
right. Yeah.
yeah, fix the hair, right?
Pull up the pants.
Pull up the hands, exactly. So, core balance, strength training, flexibility, all rolled up into one. Little cardio. Little cardio. So here we go again. Onto your right foot. Arms float up, shoulders are back and down, chest is lifted. Tuck your tailbone. Find your abdominal. We're going to bring the foot in and turn the toe out. Now my foot is on my right leg. I'm pressuring my heel, in fact, into my calf into my heel. Can you feel your right glute? Now we're going to just slide the foot up slightly so your toes are free from the floor. Push your rib cage. Lift. There you go. And bring it down. It's just,
Yeah.
that much. Right? Here we go, left foot. Arms float. Right? Turn the knee up. And again, my toes are touching the floor, so it's a kickstand. So when we have a kickstand, we have the same leg. We're like, oh, okay, so relax. Actually, I want you to think about lifting and sending energy up diagonally left. Can you feel that? Take your toes off the floor. Lift, lift, up, and drop. Yeah?
Yeah.
So if you know that your energy has a habit of going down that way,
Yeah.
our counterbalance would be up and away.
Yeah.
So that's what I feel like my ribs are doing, is
Helping with the up and away.
up and away concept. So I feel
Yeah.
all this, so I can bring that leg and not
Yeah.
think about being off balance. It'll get there. Now, take your feet wide on the mat. I can't believe how fast this is going today. It's all like that. So, right hand's out. Now I'm going to reach over until my toes are tiptoe on the floor. Head weight has to go with it, right? And you're not even thinking about it. Take your left arm up. And again, hands are relaxed. Right, you can feel your things working. So take your toes off the floor. 4, 3, toes back down. But you don't get to shift back.
Yeah.
All my energy's here. Ready? Toes off the floor. 4, 3, 2, toes down. Again up. 4, 3, 2, come up. So you get
Better. It's getting better.
Getting better. So I think it's a trust factor.
It is. You
Right.
don't trust yourself.
Yeah, because you're like, but,
Yeah.
here's the ground.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go again. So start with the reach left. Lift. There you go. Nice. Arm floats up. So you can already feel the work. So keep your head over to the left. Toes up. 4, 3, 2, toes down. Hold that thumb. So back in that position. See where your head is? Oh, good for you. Because when it's way over, your toes
Yeah.
want to come up naturally, yeah?
Yeah.
So stay way over. Ready? Lift your toes. Bring it down. Better. Again, dipping. Up. 2, 3. Drop. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's all in the head.
It's all in the head.
Either above my shoulders or above my neck.
Right. So having 8 or 10 pounds
Yeah.
float
Yeah.
loads us places, right? So when we walk,
Oh yeah.
it needs to be up and stacked over our spine versus
Forward.
forward. And it's more important as we age about that.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Okay, here we go again. You're wide. I want you to think about your shoulder blades for just a second. Actually, tuck your tailbone just slightly, see if you feel this. Think about your shoulder blades moving a half inch together. action. And we're not doing anything yet. So keep this, don't let it go anywhere, right? So everything's in alignment. As I reach over, everything stays in alignment. And I'm gonna keep reaching, till your toes float off the floor and come up. It's not that you can't do it,
No.
right? So here we go again. Tuck, squeeze, reach, go. Bring it right back down. Go to your right. Bring it down. Go to your right. So I want you to point your toes. Ready? Point your toes. Toes to heel. Heel the toe. Toe the heel. Heel the toe. So I'm using the push, right? Push. Push. Lift your leg now. Ready? Push, lift. Make sure you point your toes. Point your toes to the floor. Point your toes to the floor. One more. And rest. I know. So getting where you can use your feet to spring load and have a soft landing.
Yeah.
So we're using all kinds of good muscles down here to strengthen up. So again, ready? Tuck, squeeze the whole thing, ready? So we're gonna reach. So if we keep our foot here, it makes us drop. Hear it? Because it's heavy. But if we push off, and push off. There you go. And push off. Keeping the body like a board, right? And reach. Now start lifting the leg. Lift and point. And point. And point. And point. You should be able to feel muscles working. Give me one more. And rest. Getting our ankles to move so when we walk, we roll through our feet and it's not a hard landing.
Right.
So,
Clumping.
right, well, and not only that, but when you, let me go this way, when you land hard,
Yeah. It jars you.
it jars you and you float forward. So then when you hit your next foot,
Yeah.
so then you're doing this action and it's really hard on your joints. So if we can learn to tuck little shoulder blades, and I'm not like doing all this weird stuff, it's just this much. And being able to go from pushing off with my back foot to go forward.
Yeah.
So think about your back foot more than landing your front foot. I know, this is weird. So if I have my front foot forward, I'm using my right leg. Go ahead, stay there, stay there. So use your right heel off the floor and then push to your foot. Push to your foot. Push to your foot. Push to your foot. It feels different.
It does.
And then all of a sudden you're walking with purpose,
Right.
right? And you're using all the right muscles. I'm learning how to walk again.
I had to go to class and pay to learn how to walk.
All right, so let's get all the way on the floor because it's that time. I know, right? Yay! Oh. So I want you to think about how your body feels right now.
Very stretched out.
Right, and we did a lot of work, actually more than stretch.
Oh, I know. The muscles feel very warm. Fluid.
How does your midsection feel?
You know, it's a little tight, but not as tight as we've had before.
Right,
The belly button feels a little tighter.
right. So as far as like abdominal work, I wouldn't say we did more
No.
arms, legs, back.
Yeah. But the knees feel good.
I'm happy to hear that. So go ahead and turn your palms towards the ceiling.
Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and exhale. Allow your feet to fall off to the side. Allow your legs to feel heavy. Release your pelvic area, your lower back, your torso. Release the tension in your shoulders so your chest will stretch. Feel the heaviness in your arms and the stillness in your hands. Take a breath. Release the tension in your neck, your jaw, and your face. Release and get rid of all those crazy notions in your mind. Deep breath in and exhale. Allow yourself the freedom to not think so much. Enjoy the feeling of relaxation. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. We're going to fire breathe through our nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. In, out. In, out. One more. Out. Nice easy breathing. Lighten your face. Release the tension. Roll to your fetal position. Press yourself up out of the fetal position. Sit up nice and tall, relax your hips. Let the world get right in your head. And hopefully one day the world will be right all over again. We can only hope.
We can only hope.
Slowly open your eyes. Refocus. Namaste. Namaste.